It's going to be a video for Sean Macaveli, or Macaveli Outlaw, or whatever. What up, Macaveli? And also I want to do some shout outs. Shout out to 209J Jones. Shout out to Falstaff. I saw that he made a video a week ago, and I just now saw it, so that was pretty exciting. Could do Falstaff, true measure of a man, to quote you, is how many videos of malt liquor drinking that you upload to YouTube. Just a reminder, happy Hanukkah. Shout out to Gordy's 40s. Gosh, it tastes like freedom. Shout out to Met 40 ounce, Mr. Rainier. Who else was I watching recently? Jay Vega, of course. You know, actually I saw a bunch of people that I didn't recognize today too, so that's pretty exciting. Alright, more mass malters. But anyway, Shane Macaveli Outlaw, malt liquor. Alright, Shane. Teach you how to talk like an American. Straighten up and fly right, for one. But straighten up, man. Elongate your spine. Feel like something's pulling you up through your head. Open up your chest. Speak up. You know, and if you can't talk loud because you're in your house and there's lots of people overhearing you and they're going to shout through your goddamn bedroom door, "What are you doing in there, Shane? You making a video?" Like, which I hate. Like, well, the door's closed and you hear me talking, so perhaps I'm talking and you shouldn't be. But don't say that, you'll probably get kicked out. Malt liquor. Parents though, if that's your parents, I'm assuming it's your parents, they love messing with their kids. You asleep? Are you getting up? Alright, so why should you talk like an American? Because, Shane, I'm trying to get you along the lines to think like an American. I think that would be helpful. I don't know. But first off, think like this. Wherever you are right now, in your surroundings, there are the tools that you need that are necessary to get you what you want. The tools are there. You're not in a place in the world where you cannot get the future that you want. I guarantee it. How might you go about that? Well, I mean, what might you want? You said something like, "I'd like to move to the United States of America." I recommend that. It's awesome here. With little to no education, no training of any kind of job skills at all, I make more money than most folks make that have gone to college and are at the top of their careers. It's not an accident either that happened. Malt liquor. I set about that. And I'll tell you how I did. Shane, like, say you want to move to the United States. A couple different ways you can do. There's an immigration website it's something like immigration.gov. Check that out. The .gov is like a .com, except it's our United States website, and they talk about what jobs we need to fill. And most of those are technical and require extensive education and training. Not all, but one ways around all of that is an employer can hire you to work in the United States if you provide a skill that employer cannot get locally. Rugby. So, Outlaw, are there any corporations or companies, multinationals, in your vicinity that has corresponding companies in the United States? Get a job there. Or think about things that you could do, like especially things that relate to your own particular area. Any kind of styles or unique history or culture that you could bring to a job. So that when someone says, well, the reason we have Macaveli Outlaw working for us is he has a unique perspective or a unique talent that comes from his country, from his culture. So I can't get somebody locally to do that. I have to get somebody from that country because he's an expert on whatever. I know a guy that moved from England to a country based on his skill to do bookbinding. Bookbinding as taught to him through a history program of old school techniques of his country. Special English bookbinding, I guess it was called. I don't know. But he was able to get a job in another country based on that, and then of course turned that into getting married to somebody that once you're a citizen, you could do whatever. You could flip burgers. Malt liquor. But outlaw, one thing you gotta know about being American is not only does standing tall help you speak clearly, not only does speaking up make you sound confident and that other people can easily understand you, but it's kind of an American thing. Standing on your own 2 feet, especially in the Northwest where I live, the cowboy culture. Every single one of us, no matter how stupid, how unskilled, is proud, truthful, honest, and hardworking. And that is what you want in your company. Which is how I set about getting my job, my particular job, in that I started looking for places that did the job that I was looking for, but paid terribly, had horrible hours, no benefits, and I went in there and I did a great job. I worked hard. I was never late, never caused a problem, always said yes sir, yes ma'am. I brought it. And from there I worked up to different companies that paid more and more and more until I got an entry-level job at the place I work now. And now I have risen to through their financial ranks until that they pay me almost as much as they pay the people who are running the show. It's nice. It's what you want. Malt liquor. But also, I kind of knew in advance, years and years in advance, where I wanted to end up. So every little crap job that I had, even down to every volunteer job I picked up, was all in an effort to bring me to the perfect point of saying to this company, I know that I don't have all the skills that you're looking for, but I've proven that in a very short period of time, I've learned a lot and I can bring a lot of value to your company. And also, this is probably the winner, hey, what's the worst job you've got? And they told me, and I'm like, I'm perfect for that. And I'll explain why in enough detail that convinces you. And they're like, we're convinced. We'll start you tomorrow at 2 a.m. I'm like, ugh. No, I'm like, yes, sir. Macaveli. Back straight. Speak up. Project. Planning, ingenuity, creativity, hard work, malt liquor.